Hello, this is Elaine with Elaine's Creations, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make this top flap card with the Country Floral Lane suite. Here is my flap top Valentine card using the Country Bouquet bundle, part of the Country Floral Lane suite. Currently the punch, I'm sorry, is not available. It makes me really sad because it coordinates with the stamp set and also with the paper, but you can just, I know, fussy cut the heart and leaves. Not very intricate, so fairly easy to fussy cut there. So for this card, I started off by stamping the heart. There's two stamps, one that is flowers and hearts and one that is leaves, so that you can stamp them in two different colors. And just a little tip, if you stamp with Versamark before stamping in a red based color, the ink will more easily come off of your stamp. So you just ink up the second one. I'm using mint macaron, and then you just hover while you try to pinpoint about where this should go. And I'm gonna say right about there. And then I fussy cut out the heart, and I have the heart that I stamped, and I did use the punch to punch out the heart and the little leaves. I also have a piece of 3 by 4 1/4 thick basic white cardstock, and I've scored it over here at 1/2 inch. And this is going to be my flap. So I have a piece of Sweet Sorbet, and it is 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2, folded in half, except I'm gonna flip it upside down and put the flap on the bottom of the card. And this paper is part of the Country Gingham, which is Sweet Sorbet, Mint Macaron, Petal Pink, and Balmy Blue. All kinds of fun different gingham patterns. And then this is the Country Floral Lane 12 by 12 designer series paper. And it has a lot of cute designs in it. And this is the one that coordinates with the punch, so you can punch all those out. So this piece is 4 by 5 1/4. And now I'm just going to put adhesive here on this tab right here. And then I'm going to just line up this edge right here. And this is going to be my flap right here. And I like to use these basic gray magnets. They come in a small and a large size. This is the small size. So they have labeled on them the positive and the negative, and they have adhesive on them. So I just put 2 together, and then I can remove the backing from the adhesive of one of them and just put it right there. And then I can remove the backing on the other adhesive, and I'll just fold it down. And that closes my flap for me. So I decided to layer this on some Sweet Sorbet. So I just adhered this to some Sweet Sorbet and cut it out. So now I have that layered on some sweet sorbet. I'm just gonna add some dimensionals. I'm just gonna stamp a few little hearts. So here I'm just gonna stamp the sentiment towards the left of the stitch shapes die. So a little trick you can do to shorten any type of die, label die, is to place the die back on. And if the die has stitching, it's even better because the die fits back in the stitching. And then put that back in place. And you get a shorter label. So I can just add the inside. And I'll just add some dimensionals to the sentiment and place that over the hearts. This is the ribbon that is part of the suite. So I'm going to use some of this sweet sorbet ribbon with my little ribbon. And just add that right there. And then the last piece in the suite are these pastel sequins. You've got gold, petal pink, and blue. And one sheet has the large sequins, and the other sheet has smaller sequins. And that is my top flap Valentine card.